And welcome back to Keeping It Real Sports. I'm the Real Sports Guy, and I am pleased to be joined by Toledo's champion, Albert the Prince Bell. Prince Albert, hey man, welcome to the show. First thing I want to do, I want to ask you about your hand. How's the hand? How's everything going right now?
Everything's great right now. To be honest, the hand's good. It's the best it felt in a long time. So I'm just happy and thankful for that. Got in the fight with a healed hand. Got out of the fight with a healed hand. So right on to the next.
So let's talk about that fight last Saturday night. Take us back to Atlanta. You're in there with Dallas Prescott. He's a journeyman fighter with a seasoned fighter, 32 wins on his resume. So you couldn't take this guy lightly. What I noticed from you throughout this entire training camp was how relaxed you were. Talk about that as you go into that fight.
A relaxed fighter is a good fighter. So I always try to be relaxed, going there having fun. But my hands feel so good. I've been focused on last power shots and really precision. So that's what you seen last Saturday night was me having fun and being 100% fighter. No fighter usually be 100% going into a fight, but I was the closest to 100 as you gonna get that fight. So um, the shot I was working on for probably like the past 30, 40 minutes in the back warming up, it was available the first round.
I saw that. I mean, because you broadcasted that when your warm up, and I saw you, and I'm like,
Right.
man, this dude is in the zone, man. And
Yeah.
it was like, I mean, you were just so relaxed, man. I mean, is that part of the maturing process or the confidence level? I mean, talk about that.
A little bit of both, I believe. Definitely maturing, getting better and better during these training camps. I had 3 training camps before I was able to fight. I had 2 fights canceled. Um, but now I'm 20 fights into my career. I'm still not even scratching the surface. 21 fights into my career, and I'm not scratching the surface of where I think where I'm headed. But spar these top fighters. If I'm not able to fight them, I done sparred them. So that experience is paying off. So I'm just relaxed and having fun there. Like I know if I don't want to get hit, I can't get hit. So I was able to do my little move I be doing where I get relaxed
Uh-huh.
and I find the shot and it was right there.
It definitely was. It didn't take long, man. Let's talk about your sparring, man. You had a chance to spar with one of the greats, Vasily Lomachenko. Talk about your
Yes.
sparring sessions with him.
Oh man, we had great work. Chief sparring partner with whoever. I mean, any day we spar, I'll always do the most. I would have to do the most rounds with him, because they say the most resistance. What I mean, that means good work. So you offer the most resistance. So I will always have to do. If there was 3 guys there, if they had to do 2 rounds, I have to do 6. If they did 4 rounds, I had to do 8 with them. So it was just great work. I picked up a lot, but I already knew I would pick up a lot because the way I move in my footwork and switch angles is very similar to what he do from the southpaw stance. He just probably throwing more punches than me, but his looks and what we was doing with each other, it took me to a next level, man. And I'm praying for them, like in his country
Oh my God,
of
yes,
Ukraine. Like
yes,
I know
yes.
he joined they all going back to their country. They help fight and stand for their motherland. So my heart goes out to them. I'm definitely praying for them. I hope the war stops very soon. The Klitschko brothers, Usyk, Victor Postol, all those guys that's from Ukraine as fighters, man. My heart is go out to them, and I pray for them. Like, man, it's sick
Yeah, man. This is real. This is real. This is not for
for
pretend,
sure.
man. Definitely. So man, let's go back to last Saturday. I mean, you and Chris Colbert. I mean, you have been politicking for this fight with Chris Colbert,
Right.
and Gutierrez, he falls out on COVID.
Mm-hmm.
Hector Garcia comes in on short notice and gets the win. I mean, it had to be something you saw in Colbert before Garcia got him.
It's a lot of stuff I see in a lot of guys. You know what I mean? Like all these guys are getting built the right way, but they turn them stars without ever seeing if they that. You know what I mean? I know I'm that, so I don't do too much talking about it. But I be knowing a lot of guys is not what they pretend to be, and they not humble, and they go around talking like they're these multiple world champions, and they're not even proven. And then when they get in there with a real proven fighter, you see what happens.
Yeah.
Like this guy, I done seen that guy in camp with another top fighter and get get out the ring every day in 4 rounds because they couldn't take what was getting put on them. So you got this guy coming and fighting 2.5 weeks, and you're supposed to be a top elite fighter, and you get destroyed. It's like you should let me beat your ass. At least
Thank
somebody
you.
would have.
Thank
At least
you.
you would have said, "Oh, you lost to another top 10, top 5 fighter." You know, you let a
Right.
guy that came had 13 fights. I mean, 13 wins, 3 no contests, just come in and just own you.
Dominated.
And you
He
was
dominated from start to finish.
for
From
sure.
start to finish.
And you was in line for a world title shot. Like, come on, boxing. You got to give Albert Bell a world title shot. Like, these guys, man, they not that.
Yeah, definitely. We're talking to Toledo's boxing champion, the Continental America's champion, Albert the
Yes,
Prince
sir.
Bell. So look, um, Shakur Stevenson. I say Shakur Stevenson. You say
Great fighter. Great fighter. Shakur is one of the ones that proven he's. I mean, when he took a step up against Christopher Diaz before his world title fights, then he fought Joet. Joet is a great fighter. He always have tough competitive fights. He went out there and did what he's supposed to do against Jamil Herring.
he did.
And now
Yeah.
he's fighting Oscar Valdez.
Yeah,
Can't
yeah.
say
Now
nothing but bad about.
Valdez. I mean, I know that fight it could be some controversy because he was suspended for some kind of banned substance. Valdez. So I don't know about that. I mean, maybe you know more about that fight.
Hey, no matter what you take or put in your body, it's not gonna make you more accurate or more. You might could be stronger, more doors, but you're not gonna be able to touch the gore. All Oscar Valdez, when you worry about him, you gotta worry about a big left hook, and that's about it. Like I wanted to fight. I wanted that Valdez fight a while ago. I was the top. I was the only fighter from top rank in the rankings for the WBC. They put Concio in at number 15 to make the fight happen. He got past me. I mean, he got past me. He got the fight. That is what it is. But it's an easy fight for Shakur, I believe, and I believe it's an easy fight for me as well.
Yeah, I do as well. I mean, your skill set is what has a lot of guys, man, very hesitant to get in there with you, man. And so I totally understand that. So I mean, it was an amicable split with Top Rank. Okay, so where
Yeah.
do you go from here?
Um. Right now, like I said, I was on the independent side. I had some fights that was supposed to happen, didn't go through. I got back in the ring, knocked the cobwebs off. I still want to do it again real quick before I lock in and sign in to a deal because I know my first fight is going to be a major fight. I got offers from multiple promotion outlets and companies and TV networks. So I might fight again. I'm trying to fight again in April, probably back in my hometown. So against a tougher opponent. That was guy was supposed to be tough, but how I'm feeling right now ain't nobody tough, you know. But
Right, right, right. I get that,
hopefully
champ.
we get
I
some
get it.
rounds in my next fight, and then the sky's the limit for Albert Bill in 2022. I keep improving on the rankings, so that's what I'm focused on and try to force a mandatory or getting these one of these positions for a title eliminator. So my mind is strictly one side and focused on that right now. That's all I want to do. Get
They're gonna
another
have to come
fight
see us, man. They're gonna have to come holler at us, man. They got
for
to come
sure.
holler,
For
man.
sure.
I get
They
it,
ain't
man.
gonna come holler at me. The sanctioning body's gonna come holler at them, and I just be ready for it. You know.
Right. You know what the champion says. You don't have to get ready if you stay ready. You know.
Yeah, stay ready. You don't got to get ready. That's one of
That's
my dad is like a big philosopher. That's which is my coach. So
right.
he always hit me with all the type of lines. The day that you laid off, the day they pay off, stay ready. You don't got to get ready. A lot of other lines he hit me with all the time. That's always in my head, and he
Old
rebuttals
school
them a lot.
lines, man.
So
Yeah, man. Talk about your dad a little bit before I let you get out of here, man,
my
and the
dad the
impact
goat,
that he
man.
has.
My goat. That's the best man I ever met. You know what I mean? Great guy, great coach. I couldn't ask for a better father, better daddy, or better coach. We work day in and day out, and he grow with me as I grow, and that's important. You know, he don't kind of try to, and he doesn't try to control me. He let me be my own man. He knows he had his time in his life, and that was my time in my life. And he always, you know, what I mean, we grow together. That's like my best friend.
Man,
Shout out
man,
to my daddy, Andy Bell.
That's it. That's it. AD,
The
man.
king.
Yeah, you know, got to give him some love, man. Hey, man, thanks for stopping by, champ. I really appreciate you, man. I know you're busy, man. I really appreciate you, man. Good luck, man, and up and coming, endeavors. And man, I'll always be behind you, man. You know, we behind you, man.
Man, thank you. I appreciate it 100%. And all the people that's viewing in, y'all can watch me on, y'all can tune in and follow my journey and my path on Instagram at Albert Prince Bell, Facebook, Albert Prince Bell, and on Twitter at Albert Bell 419. And if you're a TikToker on my talk heads, we on TikTok at Prince Albert Bell.
See, there it is. There it is, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, champ. Peace.